timings again at 15 to 20 look really good, and I think the side of Execration will have to hold on and kind of build up in the gyro as much as possible to hit like a level 20 to 25-minute timer there.
There you go. Well, since I've seen, in fact, hold that thought, because bot lane RR ends up dropping Jocam. He's the one to pick it up. Mizu, he wants to go for a cheeky dive in underneath that tier 1 tower, and he might be able to get a double. He does. Jocam with the double.
Pick up nowadays. I think for the troll, last time we saw it was with, say, a diffusal build-up. So the timing, that's important. And if you do get a fast diffusal into, say, S and Y, you're going to have a really good time in forward presence. You just...
Mid lane, Fairy Fire up, but Torrent is going to land, and that will make it sure. But he has the cavalry incoming as Bob now going to be in danger, but Boundless Strike does land. It won't be enough, but in the Sonic Wave comes out. Gush is there, though. Paulison able to trade 1 for 1. As they'll also find BDZ. What's the game plan here? Paulson, he's still alive. Jocam's going to show up now on the Weaver. Onto RR, the Swarm does fly out. RR is going to take a bit of damage, but for a third time, as they are going to make the jump in now onto Paulson. And the Tide, I mean, he may be a tanky target, but instead, RR has been caught out and eventually will drop, but now the charge in, Mizu. He wants another. They'll go onto Bob, but a big Sonic Wave out. Instead, RR now does get X back into the torrent. Paulson just about to drop Bob. He'll keep the chase up, but it looks like he's going to be just fine until Raging does secure the kill, and now Jocam has been silenced up. But now they want to clean up. They know that they can't really fight back on the side of GXR. As Mizu is going to drop RR.
7-7, less than 1k net worth lead on the side of GXR. The aggression is starting to come through. I think the big difference is on those secondary.
No playing around here for Raging Potato. He'll just get himself out. Into the mid lane instead. Now with that Dark Ascension, you can still set up for that mid tier 1 tower as Mizu, he charged right in. Onto Tino and RR. Raging, gonna be able to close the gap now, gets the earn out, has the Crippling Fear, and eventually will be able to find the kill onto Mizu. Fire Blast as well is there onto Alacrity. More TPs to come though. GXR, they want to try and force this fight. Nighttime is over now. Ooh. Ravage is pretty damn nice from Paulison, and they might be able to clean up, but a big Sonic Wave there from Bob. It won't be enough to save though. They've still got Raging and RR down, and more buybacks are coming in. Mizu, he'll try to rejoin the team fight. They do get BDZ on the Monkey. Can they find Bob? It looks like they have. The buyback in the end does pay off by Mizu.
He has enough to really find that full kill.
Raging. X up, Torrent is going to be out in your dream. He's going to show up now for this team fight, and there's your Ravage out as well. Paulison, not second guessing it. He'll throw it right out as now a great Nether Strike out onto Tino. They've got the Gyrocopter surrounded, and I think they might just have the damage. The Sonic Waves is not enough. As another charge is out from Mizu right onto Bob. After the blink has already been committed, Bob, he'll keep trying to run. Jocam's going to drop. Mizu, he might be the second of 4, but no, the Shadow, no, it won't be enough. The Invis, still, they chase on for more. BDZ, just ensnared up, does eventually go down. And Alacrity, he'll stick around for Bob. He'll allow In Your Dream to get out, as now Alacrity will try to do the same, but the Void is there from Raging. Make sure he can't see timing as well, as it does switch to daytime now, so Raging won't have the big bonuses, and now the Ravage is out. Paulson, he's got 2 targets right off the bat, and they just blow up the Night Stalker. He's just gone. BDZ, he's going to try and fight back with the Wukong's command. Onto Paulson, it won't matter.
And Execration are held back just by Mizu. They might find that kill, but they lose a Roshan.
In time, Bob, he's in with the Orchid out, but do you have enough? TPs are flying in your dream. He's still alive. Call down is going to fly out, and this time they will have enough damage, at least for the first life. But can you find more? Alacrity, he's gone to the Kunkka already. Can buy back, but won't choose to do so. His charges in Mizu right after Tino, but In Your Dream's already down. Tino cleans him up. In fact, they even found Jocam, and now they'll dive the tier 3 towers. They want to go after Paulison. They'd love a Mizu kill to boot, and they might just get it. But here comes the charge in. Ravage is there. Paulison, he already got a great target, but there's no follow-up. Bob's going to blink out. Mizu, he was charging Tino instead. Call down is there. 3 heroes caught in it. In Your Dream, he gets blown up. He never got the battle trance off. Oh, just a real disaster here for GXR now as Alacrity is going to TP away with the BKB, but Jocam, he's been caught in the Weaver.
Paul and GXR in a really awkward spot. They can still try to fight, but they need to wait for some respawns first.
Charge in. Mizu just doing the best he can right now. Trying to abuse the Shadow Blade with the charge, but raging. He'll get X back, but it's just not going to mean anything. I mean, you can drag them back all you want. Move in, Tino. He does get hit by the swarm, so they're going to know the gyrocopter's around. So he moves in onto that high ground, just temporarily, avoiding the torrent. They will move in onto Tino, but he's already got the D-ward off. And you can tell by GXR's, it's very hard to see it being successful, but they're going to give it a shot. Ravage and Battle Trance into the boat immediately. And alright, they blow up Tino in time. But he never gets a Satanic off. And his team is happening, but it might just be too late as Paulison, he can't get the Ravage off in time. Both though is going to fly in, but Tino, he's got the BKB out this time around. He'll just stand there and try and man fight in your dream. There's your Battle Trance out with the BKB. It's a true man fight between these two. Torrent is there. Tino still trying to fight, but it's not going to be enough. He will lose his first life, but can they find the second? Because in your dream, he's in big trouble. They need the time-lapse out. They're not going to get it. The silence from Raging, making sure that Paulison and Jocam could not help out this troll. And now Alacrity will be the third member to fly through. Mizu, he's going all the way with this. Feeling confident, but the Fire Blast call down, everything going to be thrown out, but Jocam, he's there with the time lapse. He'll save the fly through from Mizu, and that might buy enough time for In Your Dream to get the damage off. And he does. Another charge, Tino. This time going to be targeted. They can lock him down long enough, they might get him in, and the Ravage is there from Paulison to lock him down. But do you have the damage output? A big Sonic Wave bomb. He's trying to keep Tino alive. The Satanic though, it's still going to work. Tino trying his best In Your Dream, chasing him down, trying his absolute best to get the damage out, and he does get it. He has more than enough in the end, as Bob now gets charged up by Mizu. They've even got the Queen of Pain instead. Blink away, Mizu. Shadow Blade is there. Can he get the vision though, Bob? Silenced up, but he does have that massive status resist with the Bulldoze. Still, they do go into the Crippling Fear now. Mizu, he'll just charge back in, trying to help out. Nether Strike is there In Your Dream. He'll man up. Bob, BKB, Scream is going to be there. Mizu, he's gone, but now it's back in onto the BDZ Monkey King. In that Wukong's command, they might have enough control here, but no, the time lapse, it does buy another life for In Your Dream on that troll as now. They'll charge Raging Potato, they've got the X out, and they should have enough damage for this Night Stalker. And in the end, they'll get him. Cannot get away from this troll.
But as soon as he can do that with the Blink Aether Lens, I think that's when these fights feel a lot better.
Oh, smoke broken, Tino, he's the target, and the Ravage is there, Paulison. He's got two already, but the BKB's out. Tino, he'll be able to fight back. They've got RR down, but here comes the army from the side of Execration. They've got RR, and now they've got Mizu. Still Tino in the middle of all this chaos. The Tidebringer, the Torrent Storm, it's all being thrown, but it's not enough. They've got the Orchid out. They've got the control. They've got In Your Dream down. Execration be forced out. In Your Dream is there. With the X out from Alacrity to set up. Tino, have you gone too far? He has help coming in. Bob, is it too late? Tino, he's still healthy. Healthy enough to try and fight back, but not quite. Call down is out, but now In Your Dream gets the Battle Trance off in time. Onto BDZ. They'll try for the Monkey, but a nice Boundless Strike to hold them down. It just won't be enough. As In Your Dream gets another kill his way. Raging. He'll be chasing the Night Stalker. And I'll tell you what, John, Tino, how fast this charge speed is. With the Ags and the Shadow Blade. Just so much speed here for Mizu. Swarm is not going to land in...
Yeah.
Oh, Tino. Swarm's going to catch him. Ravage, no, it's not on the mark. Quick reactions from Tino. Still the charges in. Mizu, he'll still be able to hold him down through the BKB, but a bit Crippling Fear, and now the Wukong's command. It'll hold them all down. GXR with the Torrent Storm, though. They might be able to keep the fight up, and they do. Tino, RR, and Raging Potato are all gone. Bob will try and get himself out, and he does.
This is Roche number 3, so it's Cheese and Ag's Blessing here.
You do have the vision out from our Monkey King, and now BDZ Balance Strike is there. They've got Jokam with the crippling fear. Sonic Wave does land. They'll get rid of the Weaver immediately. No buyback available. Can they keep the fight? GXR, they'll be charged in by Mizu. Now the Strike, Ravage, everything being thrown out, but the BKBs were already committed, so it does nothing, or maybe it does. A big tidal wave pushback from Alacrity, but it only kind of does them a favor. Execration. They're able to heal up and reset now. In Your Dreams down with the Aegis. Mizu's still trying to chase down Tino, but Bob's there to help out. And that title...
We'll see if they got that opportunity. Without Aegis, it's very difficult.
Bob's jumped in again, raging. He's there with the crippling fear out. Onto Paulison. Have the Ghost Scepter to try and save, but Bob's going to move in now. Mizu's there with the charge. In Your Dreams, still trying to go after the co-op, and he does get him. And now Tino, he's been left behind. He needs some help ASAP, but he may not be able to get it in time, as it looks like they've got the damage, or maybe they don't. Satanic out Tino. He's still alive, just barely. They'll get raging instead. Charge out, force stuff down. Tino, he's been thrown all across this bot lane.
It looks like they just want to force something out right now.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be an amazing comeback here from GXR if they can make it happen. Execration will
kind of spelled the end of the game for either side.
raging to try and chase down Mizu. Shotgun out again, but he has the BKB up. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, In Your Dream gonna find out RR. They'll try and take down the Ogre first. Tino's there with the call down. It's only gonna do negligible damage though. Not quite enough to make it feel like you're winning the team fight here. They do at least kill off Mizu on the other side. Bob and Raging get that job done. Is In Your Dream still very low, but has at least the BKB and Battle Trance up. Shotgun gonna be avoided by the BKB. Meanwhile, the Torrent Storm is not gonna be enough to keep Alacrity alive. Tino ends up taking it out on the Tide Hunter. The Ghost Scepter is nice and all, but it's not gonna be enough here. He will eventually drop to the Scream of Bob. Roshan gonna drop again. Who gets what? So multiple charges, multiple Nether Strikes. They're going to make the jump in on Alacrity. Raging though. Going to pop his BKB. Nether Strikes out Mizu. He's got the AoE ulti up as a Sonic Wave. Does fly through, but the charges just keep going right in onto Raging. Meanwhile, BDZ and RR dropping very low. And now the Ravage Paulison. He's in with a huge Ravage out, but nobody's tying yet. Sonic Wave gets completely whiffed there by Bob. And In Your Dream secures the kill onto BDZ. They want the monkey and they'll get the monkey. In Your Dream should be able to get it done and does. Tino, he needs to run. Do they have a bash? They'll have a charge. Mizu, he'll lock him down. Raging, I mean, he's already left the building. He knows he can't help out Tino right now. Tino's just going to be completely surrounded. So he'll try to fight. Everyone's quite low on the side of GXR. They can't really commit to the fight until In Your Dream's done. But he does make his way back over.
Superior night vision and the scouting potential with a Monkey King, but they have to play against all these refresh controls. The BKBs just don't last long enough against that.
And they've got double Ravage up now on Paulison. There's just so many stuns. Another Refresher Orb available. They've got one on Jokam as the charge is in now. Mizu, he's right in onto Raging Potato. Call down is committed. Wukong's command is out. Boat will fly in. Torrent Storm is there. Another boat coming the other way as well. Where's your Ravage out? Paulison, he's been very patient so far, waiting out the BKBs as it's just complete chaos in this team fight. But they've got RR down. They've got Raging down, and now they found Tino. They've got the Gyrocopter controlled up. They don't even need the Ravage. Paulison's still got 2 Ravage positive. They've already got the Spirit Breaker down, but now Bob, he's just jumped right in for a Scream out, and that may cost him. He'll try and turn, but now Tino's being caught. In Your Dream with the Battle Trance will start moving in. Tino, well, now he's really going to be worried as the Battle Trance is popped, and now the Ravage is out. Paulison, he gets one. He'll find a second. They've got Tino down. No buyback available. There goes BDZ. There goes Bob. They'll both commit their own buybacks. But how do you fight back without your carry? It's looking rough for him. Because Bob has been called out. BDZ's there, trying to help. In Your Dream, he'll be time like that. They just can't kill him. Bob's down. Die back immediately on the Queen of Pain. It's just the supports left. And they'll find everybody. Full team wipe. And I believe that is GG.
Man, GXR. Like that's number 11 now for GXR, and this was the tightest game we've seen them play today. You know, early on, we saw the graphs, just a roller coaster ride